Public leaders are cutting services and delaying public projects because of a lack of available funds.
But what if some of those funds were actually sitting in an account but simply not getting used? As our David Winter reports for our Waste Watch series, that money may be hiding in plain sight.
The Ohio Department of Commerce has a division of unclaimed funds where it keeps money that belongs to people who cannot be found. For instance, if you move and a utility sends you a refund, but that refund bounces back because there's no forwarding address, the utility is forced by law to turn that money over to the state. The state's Unclaimed Funds Division keeps that money until you claim it. That means there are billions of dollars held by states across the country that are just sitting and waiting to be claimed. The same thing goes for public entities like cities, townships, and counties. If you go to the Department of Commerce website and type in Hamilton County, for instance, there are more than 1,000 unclaimed accounts. The state is holding that money presumably owed to the county. In fact, there are a lot more than 1,000 accounts, but the site will only show us the first 1,000. The treasurer's office, the sheriff's office, the recorder's office, the courts, the health department, they're all listed. Of the 1,000 accounts I could see, about 60% were less than $100, but 40% were in excess of $100. Some of those accounts could be thousands. We asked the Department of Commerce why it doesn't simply send the money back to the county offices. It's not like they don't have forwarding addresses. The Department of Commerce replied, "State law is very specific about the process that must be followed in order for us to pay out unclaimed funds, and the division does not have the authority to unilaterally return money. The county needs to claim it, so we asked the Hamilton County Recorder's Office why it doesn't." A spokesperson told us in many cases a bank may overpay. The recorder can't just keep it, so it returns the money. But instead of the bank keeping the money, it puts it back into an account, which then gets turned over to the state's Unclaimed Funds Division. We asked the Cincinnati City Manager's office about its unclaimed accounts at the state. A spokesperson told me on July 9th, the city made a claim for all 172 claims, totaling a little over $120,000. We sent the Hamilton County Recorder's Office our list of 200 unclaimed accounts it has listed on the Department of Commerce's website. The spokesperson says he will look into it. For Waste Watch, this is David Winter reporting.
If you want to see if you have any unclaimed funds being held by the state, say a bank account you didn't know about that belonged to a parent who has passed, you can go and check online. Go to missingmoney.com. It works for Indiana and Kentucky as well.